Have you ever seen a Lamackle roast? Me neither. We had a customer ring up, wanted to order one. Seen it from some butcher shop in Queensland called Cotton Tree Meat. So shout out to those boys. But what it essentially is, it looks like it's the lamb rib set off a shoulder with pork belly wrapped around the outside for crackling, or pork crackling wrapped around the outside. I didn't have any spare crackling sheets, but I had some belly, so we'll fleece that off. So first comes off the shoulders, 1 and 2. We'll throw them in our bulk butchery room. They'll sell probably about $40 each. They'll just be pretty quick. Lamb neck here. I thought I could give it a crack on the joint on the end of the bench, and well, that didn't really work, did it? So we got our handy dandy chopper, give it a couple of quick swings of that, whack whack, off it comes. Beautiful little neck, can go in someone's curry or pot roast or a dog. I don't really care. Anyway, all we're doing, fleecing down the ribs till we get to the eye. So just working nice and slow and just going, basically angling it off towards the ribs and just gliding it down along. So I was going to mark this initially with the neck on and mark both sides of the fillet and then roll down over the top. Didn't realize the roast was supposed to be one full thing. So that changes things up a bit. So what we're going to do now is get down to that, leave that skin intact between the eye muscles here, for lack of a better word, and yeah, roll around. So we're going to go one side, rolling around, and then we're going to flip it over, and we're going to go to the other side. So getting a bit of shit off there, a bit of fat. Same again, going down those ribs, nice and easy, till we get to that eye part, and then we're going to go nice and deep in there, just digging around, trying to find that part, and then we just don't want to go over the top of that bone and break through it. There's not much skin there. There's only a couple mils separating it, so we need to get a bit careful, I suppose. So I don't know how this is going to cook up. I've never done one. I've never cooked one. I've never eaten one. But, you know, I've got a customer on the try, so here we are doing it. Now comes your bones. There's all your lamb neck bones, lamb ribs, all that sort of thing. So we'll clean this up, get rid of this fatty, gross bits on the end here. So get rid of that, bit of neck fat, a bit of blood splatter, and then there'll be glands in the middle. Well, not glands, but like your, what's the word? Paddywhack. So that's your knick-knack paddywhack. It's basically the tendon that holds your head on your neck. So we'll get that out, because if you're chewing that, you're chewing that chewing gum for a fucking hot minute. You'll be chewing for a while. So let's get rid of that, pull that out of there. And then just for something different, we'll probably season a bit of our, I think we picked our porchetta seasoning, which is salt, pepper, garlic, fennel, bit of onion powder. It's a great mix, bit of thyme and rosemary, but yeah, it's a gorgeous mix. We make this one in-house. It's not a store-bought one, and it is, it's a ripper. So roll that in, and then we roll the sides up. Nice and easy, just squaring that so it's flush with the other one. Roly, roly, roly. Roly, 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 and then we're moving on to our belly. So we got that. That's the foundation. Nice and easy. We'll trim the ends when we get to it, so there's no point, clean that up now, because you have to square it up once we get done. So just measuring up here, knock off the bit of belly, and then pretty much we'll remove the meat. What we're going to do with this belly meat is we'll probably roll it into our burnt ends, I reckon. So we sell like a bourbon barbecue burnt end all day, every day, and they sell bloody well. So we'll get our steak nice. We've just got a big diameter, like a big cutting surface, and just roll it along, roll all that meat out of there. And I'm just trying to keep about probably, say, 4 to 5 mil of fat, because I find with crackling, it does need a little bit of pork fat just to get that oil to seep up through and really pop. Like if you do just the skin, so if you buy pork skin in solely by itself and try to use that for crackling, it's not right. It needs a little bit of fat to it. So we'll keep that. Beautiful. And cleaning it up, just evening it out. And that's that. So we'll score it up. So we'll go back to our boning knife here, because I know it's nice and sharp. Some motherfuckers actually been using my knives. My knives felt really blunt during this, and my knives are generally razors. So they've been living out in the back work area where the lads just sort of do all the hard jobs, and I reckon people have just been grabbing them and using them. So, which means, for all those lovely people that wanted a knife sharpening video, a knife sharpening video is coming up, because my knives are blunt as fuck. Righto. Crackling on lamb shoulder roast. Nice and easy. Getting our twine. And realistically, I reckon we only need about 3 strings on this to keep it all in. It's not too big. It's probably only like 25 centimeters wide, something like that. So 3 strings, then by the time we trim the ends, should do it. The old butcher's knot, you all know how to do it by now. You've seen it done a million times. You just go around your string with your end, and then you feed it back through the hole like so, and then you go around in on itself again. And then when you pull it, knot B locks into knot A, and you can make a little beak with your left hand, roll your string around it so you got a loop-de-loop, and pull. And your shoes are looking cool. Fuck, sorry, I had to. All right, so fuck, I'm an embarrassment. Anyway, got that done. And that, guys, is your Cotton Tree Meats Lamackel roast. So we don't sell these. We did one for a customer. If you want one, give us a ring, give us an oi, and we will prep one for you then and there. So that's how it goes. And we'll just give this surface a bit of a trim up, cleaning off the edges. And there we are. I went back and polished up the rind later. The rind didn't cut as finely as I like to, but anyway, that's the video. I'll catch you later. Peace.